Try again.
There we go. Hi, welcome to New in the Studio. My name is Lisa Schmidt. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm excited to be here. I love fall. I love summer, but I really like fall too. Summer's my number one, but then fall is definitely number two, but spring's a close third. Anyway, so this weekend we went up to Grand Marais, and the leaves are just so pretty. They're just a titch past, but they still are absolutely gorgeous. So we went on the gondola, and you could see at Lutzen, and you could see so many beautiful, beautiful leaves. So I like all things fall. I like pumpkins and leaves. So
And pumpkin spice latte.
and I love pumpkin spice latte. But
Half
the
the
deal is
pumpkin
actually I
syrup.
get a latte, and then I get just one pump of pumpkin spice. It's actually cheaper than a pumpkin spice latte. So a little tip for you. All right.
Hey, Tanya.
Hi, friends. So I am going to stamp with the pumpkin set called Pick a
Patch.
Pick of the Patch.
Pick of the patch.
So let's go ahead and look at that. Pick of the Patch. Just thinking I need to make use of fall while we're in fall, right? So here we go. So Pick of the Patch. There we are. Pick of the Patch. He's trying. It's slow moving for some reason. Anyway, it's on page 51 in our, I call this the Holiday Mini, but September to December catalog. And it's so fun because you've got these different pumpkins. And I don't know if you knew this, but you see this white outline. The white outline means that the punch goes with those. Okay, so that's what that little white outline means. So anyway, I just think it's really fun. I love having a punch. The crow is pretty fun by itself. I might use that tonight. I like handing out candy. We don't really celebrate or do anything for Halloween. I don't give anybody a card, but I do love the Pick of the Patch sometimes, and a Harvest of Blessings, and of course, Cutie Pie. And don't forget that little accent is so fun. So that's the stamps that I'm going to use. And the first one is going to be pure stamping. So I am taking my half sheet of pumpkin pie, which is appropriately named for the season, right? And just putting that in half like that, scoring it. And then I am going to actually use some paper that I need to change. So that kind of screams to me Halloween. So I kind of wanted this to be orange. Now, if you're wondering, who can guess where I'm going to color it? And you tell me, ladies and gent, if there's a gent there, you tell me what is this from? Tell me if you can figure out what it's from, and then I'm going to show you in a minute. But let's go ahead, and I'm just going to grab a piece of paper so I don't get a pumpkin pie all over the place. And I'm going to use, anybody know? All right, take a guess. Let me know
Sandy. Hey, Tina.
What this is from. So I'm going to use my blending brush, and this is a larger one. And I like to grab a bunch of ink, but I like to start off, which means on the paper here and on the side paper, and then go ahead and put it on this paper. Anybody figure it out yet? Come on, I'm sure some people know. All right, Dave's, do you know? Oh, well, I'll tell you in a second. I've got it right here. So, all right. I was thinking, oh, I could do an ombre. And I'm like, yeah, let's just color it orange. Because I sort of see that right here, like different textures of orange. Because I was like, I don't really have any fall paper. I was like, oh, wait, we'll just make it fall.
Tanya says it was the Hostess DSP.
Oh, good guess, but no. All right. That is a wonderful guess. Are you ready for me to show you? It is this right here. It is from Zany Zoo. It's right there. Because I was thinking, what could I use that sort of has a plain pattern, polka dots? So it's from Zany Zoo. Little trivia question for you there. Okay, let's go ahead. So this is going to go here. And then I cut a little piece of black, a little strip of black, and a little strip of Cajun Craze, which I want to put on here. I just want a little bit of the Cajun. So I'm going to put that on first. And I'm going to use my little acrylic mat. But this side is so fun. It is so fun. I love it. And because I really just want a little bit of the Cajun. Now this is I want to say 2.5 is usually my go-to. Yep, 2.5 by 5.5. So I'm going all the way to the edge, not leaving any. Oh yeah, it's not quite that's okay. We'll trim it if we need to. There we go. I can see that right here. I've got a little notch. That's all right. Okay, and then I'm going to make a little bit bigger strip of black. So let's go ahead and do that. Funny thing is I tried to measure it like so perfectly, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. So if I'm stamping, there's not that much that's going to make me not want to stamp, right? All right, so there is our base. And I think what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to glue it all on, and then I'm going to cut the whole thing straight, because then this paper will be cut, everything will be cut at the right length, width, size, whatever. Okay, Dave's touching the tools. He's over in my space. I don't know what he's doing, but he's got some idea, and his ideas are great. So I'm interested to see what he's going to come up with. All right, so I am going to, like I said, just take a little trim off here, because as much as I tried, I did not get them all. A little bigger trim than that. Did not get them all even. Watch your fingers. I clearly can't cut all that with this, so I'm going to go here. Oh, yes. Dave had another idea of how, that's a good idea too. Should I show them? Just kidding. Of course I'm going to show them. All right, so I used the blending brush, but Dave used the blending Stampin' Blends and got it. It's a little bit darker. So either one, however you would like your color to be, that's awesome. Love it, Dave. Good job. Great thinking. Okay, and I am going to, so that's sort of my DSP background. And what I'm going to do is I'm take the black. So this is 3.5 by 3.5. And then I just am going in a tiny bit here. And then my white piece ends up being, my white piece is 3 by 3. I know it doesn't look 3 by 3 right now, but it's 3 by 3. So you cut this 3 by 3, and then you can cut it 1.5, 1.5, and you get these nice little squares. Okay, so we're going to stamp on those. I think I'll go ahead and put this part together since we're here with our basic black right here. And then a little bit of Cajun craze. I was looking at pecan pie, but I really like the Cajun for the fall. Pecan is good too for a lighter brown, but I do like this Cajun craze. And this is a 1/16th bit in. So it's just a tiny little bit in. Okay, let's go ahead and stamp. That's the fun part. We're going to stamp something on each of these. And we're going to stamp a little extra something on some other. Okay, so we'll use our pumpkin pie. And I'm going to go ahead. Of course, I forgot something, honey. Can you get the Cajun for me? Cajun ink. I am going to stamp this super fun pumpkin. You know, that looks like a, what does that look like? What's it called? Miss Pac-Man? Looks like the people that come out. Okay. I'm going to stamp right on here. So this one I'm not going to punch. I'm just going to use the stamping. I do want to use my mat because my mat is going to give me that little extra that I need. Okay, so let's go ahead and stamp our pumpkin right there. Awesome. Ooh, so pretty. And then I'm going to stamp another pumpkin. I love this one, this tall, skinny one. We love to carve pumpkins. We love to carve pumpkins. So curious, do you? I mean, we like to do kind of fancy schmancy pumpkins. What's one of your favorites, Dave, that we've done?
Oh.
Mine, I did hot air balloons one time. That was fun. On this one, there is a stamp that looks kind of like, it's a gourd, right? It's not a pumpkin. So I'm going to use that one on here. Just make sure it's completely inked up. Flip that over because I got a little orange on it. There we go. Oh, I bet he's looking for pictures. Yeah, we have some pretty fun. Let's Can't do two things at one time, apparently. In this last one, I'm going to stamp thanks so much. And you know what? I think I'm going to stamp it in the Cajun. I think that will pull that in nicely. So let's just wipe that off. I'm going to stamp that right here. Thanks so much. Thank you. I like it. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to need some stems and some leaves, right? So here is our stem, and I'm just going to stamp it in Cajun crumb cake, crumb cake. So I'll just stamp the little stem in crumb cake. I actually want it to go with the narrow part at the bottom, right? Because that's how you have to hold it. So I'm just going to stamp that there. I'll give this one here. And this one also needs one. My gourd. There. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and put some of these little twirly, twisty vines on. He's going to show you, but there's some really fun. I do like the chicken.
Yep.
Okay. Let's go ahead and I'm going to stick this one on right. I think I'm going to stick it kind of here. Did I go in the right color? Yes, I did. Phew. And I think I want the other. Where did I put my stamps at? Do you see it? We're all excited about looking at pumpkins. Here it is. I want to use this twirly vine, the other one. This is the one I use. I want to use that one on my other pumpkin. So let's grab our twirly. Twirly. Here it is. So I'm going to use that one. How's Monday, friends? How is your Monday going? Bless you.
Thank you.
My Monday is just dandy. We had a good day at school for the most part. It was a good day. I have a new student and it's really fun because he's from, let me just think.
Thank you, Tanya.
El Salvador.
And Tina said she likes to carve pumpkins, but not clean them out.
Oh, that's like Dave's dad. He doesn't like cleaning them out either. Okay, let's go ahead. So we're going to stick these on. And then I'm going to, I guess I am going to use the punch because I'm going to punch some leaves. And we're going to pop some leaves on here as well. So let's move that out of the way. And now we're kind of ready. I'm going to leave the green out and close up the Cajun. All right. And we're going to go ahead and punch a couple leaves. Nope, I'm just going to use this one. I'm just fine. And I'm using Old Olive, in case you're wondering. Oh, it's right there, right in front of my face. Old Olive. And we've got, this is the leaf that will punch out of here. So that's the leaf I'm going to use. This one I could sure stamp on without punching. That would be fine too. I'm going to grab another block here. So I think I will stamp this little leaf on my gourd or on a pumpkin. Let's stamp it on this pumpkin. So not everything has to be popped up, right? Let's just stamp that leaf there. Nice. And then I'm going to stamp a couple of these and we will, let's see, I kind of want to look at how do I want to, I'm going in from that. Okay. I am going to, oops, you know what? I need my mat. So that's what the mat does in case you always see me reaching for it with photopolymer. So this one, see how that didn't come out super strong. But when you use the mat, you tend to get a better, it's stronger.
Better image.
Yeah, stronger image. Okay, I think that's probably enough. I am going to trim this and then I will use just this little piece to thread through there. Sometimes when you punch the whole thing, it's a little bit harder to punch all of them out. So I am just going to punch out this. And because I can thread it right through here. Oops, this way. Right through there. That's not the one I want. I want these. And then I can just punch that out, which is pretty handy. There is one. There is two. Makes a big mess. Oh, that one's going to get cut off. Switch. Go from this side. There we go. And I love punches because they are quick, and easy. And I like that. I also like the dies because they're intricate. So And just like everything, this is a little too big right there. All right, so how's Monday going? Monday's okay for you guys? Our daughter Katie sent, if you know Bitmoji, she sent me a Bitmoji with, it's like a person all wrapped in a blanket, like Happy Monday. I was like, oh, are you okay? All right, we'll come back to our card here. And so these, I remember this is 3 by 3. So let's go ahead and build our little guy like that. I think that looks cute. I like it a lot. So I have, I'm just going to go in. I'm kind of placing that there so I can sort of see where they're going to go. I'm going to try to do the same. Really what I'm looking at is the edge here, because the inside can be a different distance, but the edge, I want those to all be similar, if not the same. So let's go ahead and stick this one here. Yeah, that's going to work just fine. Oh, I think it's so cute. Pumpkins. So fun. So fun. I like going to the pumpkin patch. We do that sometimes. We did not do that this year, but sometimes we go.
The Aldi pumpkin patch.
Yes, the Aldi pumpkin patch. We always carve with Dave's parents. His dad gets all the guts out with a knife, doesn't put his hand in there. Pretty amazing. And sometimes with his sister and his mom, and it's very fun. All right, let's pop these leaves on. I'm going to use the mini dimensionals, and we'll add some leaves here, just a few. Oops. There we go. It's actually easier if I use my take your pick, because then I don't have to hold the whole thing. There we go. All right, so I'm going to put a leaf here. Where do I want one? I have so many decisions here. Yeah, I think I'm going to put one on the gourd, maybe on this side. What do you think, hon? Maybe right there?
Yep.
Right there. Okay. It can go across the middle. That's fine. And maybe one more. I do know where I'm going to put this one. I'm going to put this one kind of up here. Give the thank you so much a little bit of there. I think we're good. I don't even think I need that third one because it's kind of big. So there we are. Oh, we are not done yet. We have to stamp the inside for sure. Here's what I'm going to stamp on the inside. I told you about that crow. I want to stamp the crow in black. Let's get the right size block. How about this one? That works. All right.
Not necessarily the right size, but it's a block.
But it works, and it's big enough. So I want to stamp this little crow because I think he's funny looking. I think he's funny. We're just going to stamp him like right there. That's kind of fun. We could go really crazy, and you could stamp a tree. You could stamp some leaves. I mean, there's all sorts of things we could stamp, but I think I'll just do the little crow. So what do you think? It's fun, isn't it? It's
cute.
It is. I think it's really cute. I love these, and it's just stamping. And I did use the punch for those, but you didn't have to. And I did not put any other embellishments on. Sometimes I add glitter or gems or twine, but I didn't. I think this has enough going on with that background without adding any more. Let's pop our little guy in here. How cute is that? Isn't that fun to open up and you see a little crow in the inside? Alrighty, so that is my card. What do you guys think? Yeah, good colors. There it is. All right, Dave, did you want to show us those pumpkins?
Sure, I have a few things to talk about.
In addition to showing us some pumpkins. Oh,
First
my goodness.
Things first.
Wow.
Here are some of our pumpkins from a couple of years ago.
Move your thing down a little bit. I love the chicken right there. I think you made that one.
Let me go here.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the chicken is so fun. Yep.
The chicken, this guy, the bat is the mouth.
Oh, look at that one. Oh, the chicken, there's cut me. I see multiple. Yep. Scroll up a little bit just so we can see. Oh yeah, that right. So that was that Christmas or Halloween.
Yeah.
Go all the way down. Other way. Because it's the same Halloween. There we go. Nice.
There we go. So, but that wasn't the main thing I wanted to talk to you about. Yes.
Yes, I love this one. Had that little house right where you're. Yes, I think this is the year I made that little cottage. Anyway, go ahead.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Anyway,
go.
All right. So other things to talk about. One coming up is Card Cafe. Right now, Card Cafe is coming up on November 18th. Card Cafe is our in-person event, happens here at the Refuge in Minnetonka, and our studio in Minnetonka. Sorry, combining our places.
Yeah.
You get to come choose 5 of the designs, make 2 of each, so you leave with 10 wonderful cards, lots of laughter, lots of fun. That happens from 10 until noon on Saturday, November 18th. Right now, we have the registration for both the November and the December. Sign up for both, and we will send you a special little gift. As with everything, go to thestamperstudio.com and click for more information. The other thing I want to mention is, actually, if I refresh this, it'll probably come up. There we go. We have posted our hosted retreats up at the Refuge Little Falls that are happening in the first half of the year. And so for those of you who aren't familiar, we'll just accept those. The Refuge Little Falls is our retreat house in Little Falls, Minnesota. We do 2 different kinds of retreats there. One is groups reserve the whole house and then they just do whatever they want. This weekend we had a church group of quilters who were there. They had a wonderful time. Actually, they have already rebooked for next year.
Love that.
Oh, look at that. Those are getting cut off. That's all right. But when you come for a hosted retreat, in that instance, we take care of all the meals for you. You get to stay at the Refuge. You have your own private crafting space. We do always offer an extra little activity on Saturday, $170 right now. And we have posted those from January through June, and they are starting to fill up already. So if you're wanting to come to the Refuge Little Falls for one of our hosted retreat weekends, I would recommend you get signed up for that. Like I said, with everything, you can go to thestamperstudio.com and click on the button and get signed up.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I was just looking for those little leaves. I'm like, where are they? I don't need them right now, but I was like, where are they? All right. So let's go ahead and make one more card. And this card is going to use this fabulous oxidized copper paper. Okay. Shiny things. Yes. Thank you very much. Look at this. Sorry. Can you go back to where I can see? Look at how pretty that is. Oh my goodness. Okay. So that's gorgeous, but wait, this, oh my goodness. I don't even know if you can really see the color. It's sort of a coppery, I don't know. It's so pretty. So pretty. So that is the oxidized, oxidized copper 12 by 12. Can we put that number in the chat for us?
I'm doing it right now.
Thank you. Always on the ball, I'm telling you. All right, so this one I'm going to go a little different color scheme, and we are going to use a little different, not a lot different, just a little different on what we're using. So I'm going to start with Cajun Craze. Nothing different there. Start with our Cajun Craze, and I am going to use that beautiful oxidized paper right here. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Okay, done. Just kidding. It's so pretty. It is just really, really fun. So let's put that here. There you go. And then I'm just going to put a little strip of cherry cobbler right here. Oh, I forgot something already. That's okay. What?
Here we go.
Here we go. I was doing pretty well, actually. I want to put down the vanilla first. There we go. And then the oxidized will go on top of it. Okay. Just a little tiny
Backtrack.
What'd you say?
Backtrack.
Just a tiny one. And then this, now we've already got adhesive on it, and I bet now it's a little bit too long. Nope, it's just right. Okay.
It's like you planned it.
Just like I planned it. What do you know? So that's going to go there. And then we're going to stick on our little cherry cobbler right there.
Little belt.
Yeah, a little belt.
Yep.
What does 7 say to 8? No, what does 0 say to 8?
Nice belt.
Nice belt. Bump. There you go. Okay. And we're going to put our pumpkins like right here. So that's where those are going to go. Here's my little leaves that I was looking for. So I'm going to start with ones that I can punch out. So I will go ahead and I do have some berry vanilla here because that's the color I'm using on there. And I'm going to use my foam pad because I'm still using, here it is, photopolymer. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and stamp everything we want, and then we'll put it all together. So I am going to use pumpkin pie, but then we're going to kind of branch out and use some different colors. So I think that is, oh, that's the punched one. Yes, I want to use the bigger one, this one right here. So let's switch that out for, here it is, the larger one. This one. Let's use that big one because that's kind of fun, and we don't have to worry about fitting it in a little square, right? So we'll go ahead and use that one. That one I am going to stamp in pumpkin, like I said. We're going to do that one in pumpkin pie. How many of you like pumpkin pie? I like a very small piece. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's okay. There we go. That one's better. I don't know if you knew this, but the second time you stamp, the first time it often doesn't come out well, and the second time it has more ink on it, so it comes out better. And we're going to stamp the gourd, but the gourd this time is going to be in daffodil. Kind of wanted crushed curry, but I couldn't find it at the moment, so we're going with daffodil. Here it is, our little gourd. Just clean that off real quick. And stamp the gourd in daffodil. Pretty, I like that. And then I'm going to stamp a pumpkin in the parakeet party, just to do something totally different. I think it's going to look really cute. In fact, I know it is because it is. This one I don't have a punch for, but there we go. So cute. Okay. Then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp one pumpkin on here, just one. And it's going to be a smaller one. Actually, I think I'm going to stamp that green one on there. Then I don't have to worry about cutting it out at all. So let's go ahead and I'm going to stamp this one right here. There we are. Perfect. And we might need a few more, but let's go ahead and build it and see. So I'll pop out this pumpkin. Ooh. Oh, that's right. The gourd I don't have a punch for. I don't know what I was thinking. So I'm going to stamp the gourd on here too. Because I don't want to cut. No, thank you. Thanks, but no thanks. So let's go ahead and stick this on like that. Cute. This pumpkin can sit like over here. And then we'll stamp that little pumpkin and punch it out. And so, do you see where we're going with this? Yes, David, that'd be maybe an answer for you. Yes. Do you see where we're going with this? Awesome. All right, which is the other one for the punch? Is this one right here. We could stamp that little one on there. That one's cute too. So many, right? So many choices. This one, boop, we're going to stamp on here. And we're going to punch that out right here. Oh, that's not the same one, is it? Wrong one. That's okay. Hey, you guys should be proud of us. I'm proud of us. Dave and I finally went to we've been wanting to go and build some muscle. And so we finally went to a class tonight and it was really, really good. I liked it. And we're going to sign up for next week. So, half the battle is just showing up. But the thing I liked that she said the best, she said, what did she say?
The bigger the why, the harder the try.
There we go. The bigger the why, the harder the try. So, yes, thank you. All right. So then we're going to put one more something over here. Probably maybe just stamp a pumpkin. Like, which one do we want? The one I had, maybe that little one, or maybe we'll just stamp another one. I don't know what to do. I'm going to stamp a little one. This one right here. Kind of a smaller size. Let's stamp that. So we're going to stamp that over here, kind of on this side. Make sure I don't. There we go. Okay. There we go. I just thought it was kind of fun, like it's sitting on a table. What do you guys think? What do you think, Dave?
It's very fun.
Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and add some twirlies, and I'm going to have to add some stems. So we'll just add whatever, some twirlies. Oh, I forgot that one's not on yet. There we go. That's fine. And let's add some stems. Here it is. I'm going to stamp the stem in. Again, I really like using crumb cake for the stem. So, And now looking at this, this could have been a little bit smaller, but we're here now. So it is what it is, right? And it's going to be darling. Stamp our little stem. Oops, this one I forgot is not stuck down. So that stem can be smaller. Oh, too small. A little bit higher. There we go. Perfect. That one I'm going to leave, the gourd, I think I'm going to leave without a stem. And this one, the stem's going to go right there. Here we are. Okay. So, and because I stamped right on top of that, I'm going to make sure that that vine lines up there. And this one goes there. Good. I'm good. I like it. The last thing I'm going to do before I stick everything down is I'm going to put a couple of these pretty leaves behind it. So I kind of want them to be kind of different colors. So I'm going to do some yellow, maybe just yellow.
Hey, Cheryl.
We saw a lot of yellow leaves
Hey, Peggy.
when we were up north, for sure. A ton of yellow leaves. They were very, very pretty. And maybe a little bit down here and one more here. Okay, done. All right, let's go ahead and attach these, and then we just need to put some words on, and then we're good. What do you think? A little bit different colors. I don't know, I thought it was kind of fun.
I love the copper.
Yeah, Dave loves copper. So any copper, anything. Copper chicken, copper anything. All right, let's line that up. There we go. And we'll pop this one up too. And then the last one is stuck down. Okay, the last one rather is stamped on there, so we just need these two. There we go. All right, I said this one, you weren't here, but I said this looks like the little guy that comes out in Miss Pac-Man.
Oh, that's funny.
Doesn't it? Okay, what do you think? I'm going to put a little tag right here. So let me show you that. I've got a lot of stamps open. So let's decide. I think we'll stamp it in the Cajun. So I'll leave that one open. I'm laughing at this right here. Rink. Push that onto the floor. I don't want it to get on any of my creations. All right, and I'm going to close the pumpkin. There we go. There's a lot going on, right? Too many things going on. So, okay, so there is that. Let's do our tag. Now the tag, I punched the tag, or I die cut the tag out of this tailor-made tags. And I really like these because they layer. I'm not going to layer them, but also because they have these fun little tabs. And I am going to use one of those. So I cut one of those out of cherry cobbler. And then I have my tag here somewhere. I will find it. And I'm going to move that back over there. All right, the tag is here. Oh, here it is right there. And it has this great detail of this little stitching around the edge. How fun is that? So let's go ahead and stick this little guy on. I know I'm on my mat instead of my plastic, but that's okay. So this, actually this way, is going to fit right there. Look how cute. Just a little detail like that. And I'm going to put this right here, and I am going to put some twine so it's like has something hanging from it. And I was thinking this phrase I really like is "you're the pick of the patch," because we just like created this huge pumpkin patch. So you're the pick of the patch. So many fun things. You're the pick of the patch. And I decided Cajun, whoopsie, cherry cobbler would be nice too. I'm going to go with Cajun. That's the darkest of my colors that I have right here. Looks black. I'm going to stamp it somewhere else first, just to make sure. Oh no, it's good. Kind of looked like it was too dark. You're the pick of the patch. How cute is that? And that's going to go kind of right here with some linen thread. I said twine, but it's actually linen thread. I really like the linen thread for some things because it's thin, and I'm going to actually double it. So let's go ahead and double this like that. I'm going to move some of these things out of your visual field. They're in mine, but that's okay. They need to be out of yours. There we go. All right, so two, there we go. And I am going to thread it from the front to the back like this.
It's amazing what that little detail of the little tab piece does.
Isn't it? I thought that was fun too. I was like, well, I don't really want to do a second layer. So I thought, oh, that'd be fun. And then I'm just going to pull that through there like that. And I've got a cute.
And Sandy likes the stamped and the popped up images mixed and matched.
Thank you. I think they're pretty fun too. I'll just trim that a little bit. There we go. All right. And there is our card. I think I'm not going to pop this up because I've got those pumpkins popped up so nicely.
Exactly.
Yep. And we'll just stick that down like that. You're the pick of the patch. How fun is that? What do you think?
Very fun.
Yeah. And of course, I'm going to stamp a little something and then I'll put this inside. Maybe I'll just go with the crow again. I don't know. We'll have to see. No. Yeah. Go ahead. What did you have something else for us?
Nope.
Oh.
Peggy says cute card. Tanya says nice.
I kind of like the gourd, honestly. I'm going to go with the gourd.
Gourd.
I know. It's a funny word to say too. Gourd.
Gourd.
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this inside. And I'm going to use that same Daffodil Delight. I know I don't have my mat right here, but I'm just going to stick that there like that. And then put a little leaf. So you just have everything out in front of you, and then you can just keep picking and choosing and doing whatever. I'm going to use that little leaf. There we go. Doop. Cute. Does it need a stem?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of need a stem. Can we do a stem in green, or should we do it in crumb cake, I guess? Okay, we got all these pads open again. All right, crumb cake. Here we go. A little stem. A big stem, actually.
Tanya used the set on a scrapbook page today, and Tina
Oh.
loves the layout.
So fun. So fun. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this inside. There we go. Okay. Pop that in there. I mean, it's just when you open it, how fun to have just a little something there. I love it. There we go. What do you think? I think it's
Very
cute.
fun.
Yeah. And like I said, this could go lower or it could just go the way it is. I forget. Did you say you had anything else for us? You do not. Well, I do. So there's the two cards we made tonight, but I have two more cards to show you that I have made previously. So I'm going to show you those. This one has a smudge right there, so I'll just hold my finger right there. And but this is kind of fun. It's a little window.
Porthole.
Yeah. So that's a little fun one with a little thanks so much. And then here's the other one I made. I thought this was using this. I can't remember the name of these. Sorry. Dave's going to look it up. He's so good at that for me. Using these, what shape is that? I don't know. Using these.
Polygon.
I guess. But look how fun. And really all this is, I say all it is, because really this is just a half sheet of cardstock. And right here, I just, a little ways down, I can measure it and tell you. This is at 2¼ inches. 2¼ inches. It could be any, it doesn't have to be any particular distance. So you fold it and then stick this on centered. And this is that super fun ribbon. Don't do that. Woo, don't pull the string with the copper. So fun. So
those are nested essentials.
Thank you. Nested essentials. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, really, really fun. And I did send out an email this weekend that gave you the top 12 reasons why I would join Stampin' Up, or why you might want to join Stampin' Up. So this could be a reason you could get all these fun cards. All right. That is what we have for you. And on Saturday, on Saturday, I'm going to focus on some leaves because, like, okay, we got to maximize this fall. And I don't know about where you live, but today it was 64 degrees. It is, friends, it is October 23rd and it was 64 degrees. It was so, so fun. I know colder weather's coming later this week, but right now we're going to revel in the 64 degrees. So that's what I have for you. I hope if you carve a pumpkin and you want to share it with us, go ahead and put it in the comments. Certainly if you make any cards, put them in the comments because it's fun for us to see what you make too. I will look forward to seeing you on Saturday. So happy stamping, friends.